These are the most unusual houses in the world. Continue watching to have a look inside. Hey, if living in a dumpster is good enough for Oscar the Grouch, then it's good enough for me. Rent in Brooklyn is notoriously expensive, so this guy thought outside the box when designing his new home. Only, he has to shower outside the box too.
Greg's an artist. He's so successful he lives in a dumpster, or as we might call it, a bin.
This is a doomsday prepper's dream. Constructed entirely out of reinforced concrete, the walls moved to convert this minimalist bachelor pad into an unforgiving fortress, perfect for keeping out the hordes of rampaging zombies post-nuclear apocalypse. This guy lives in a decommissioned plane. Bruce Campbell converted an actual Boeing 727 into a livable space. Most people can't wait to get off the plane when it lands, but Bruce intends to live out his days in the cockpit. Now you see it, now you don't. Sweden boasts the Mirror Cube, a tiny home-themed lodging that blends in. No, these aren't giant golf balls. They're actually a whole village of spherical homes. Located just out of Amsterdam, this collection of ball-shaped houses features 3 levels and all amenities. Don't like the look of your garage doors? This guy's built an opening door in the porch of the ultimate hidden hangar. Bosnia is a magical land where the homes are a little kooky and the building codes don't matter. Just take a look at this rotating house, perfect for someone who gets bored of the view every hour. Become the bubble boy you were always meant to be by taking a trip to France and enjoying a croissant in the woods in the safety of a glass dome. Just think of the amazing uninterrupted view of the starry night sky. If you fancy yourself a life's ultimate hermit, take a flight to the world's loneliest house, a soul hunting lodge on Iceland's Vestmannaeyjar Island. 40 feet above the ground, on top of an old watchtower. This insanely remote home will have you making a 36-mile journey by bike and on foot just to reach the peak of the mountain. At least you don't have to put up with noisy neighbors. This is officially the world's narrowest home. When floor space equals high rent, you gotta be creative if you want to live in your favorite location. Originally intended as an art project, the Karet house in Poland is just 36 inches at its skinniest point and actually began life as a trash-filled alley between 2 buildings. It has all the things you'd expect in a home: a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and living area, only on a miniature scale. The 3-story design is actually quite brilliant, if you're not claustrophobic, that is. Walls, ceilings, totally overrated. The real way to enjoy the fresh mountain air is to not be fettered or bogged down by simple luxuries such as, I don't know, bricks and mortar. Those with arachnophobia need not apply. 18 feet out of the water. Once the hurricanes pass, this floating mansion can pick a destination and be on its way. The owner of the smallest house in the world hates to stretch his legs and enjoys muscle cramps in his spare time. This home is so small that it fits in the back of a van and is on wheels, so he can just take his house with him wherever he goes. There's a whole bunch of theories on how the world will end. For some, though, they're convinced that flesh-eating zombies will be the downfall of civilization as we know it. Architect Robert Konieczny is definitely a believer of the Walking Dead theory, so much so that he designed the ultimate zombie-proof house on a Polish hillside. The only ground floor access is via one of 2 drawbridges that seal flush when the zombie herds start knocking. The Aquarium de Paris has a room made entirely of glass and surrounded by over 35 sharks. Probably a good idea to not watch Jaws right before you go on holiday. When you've got more money than you know what to do with, this is the kind of house you buy, at an eye-watering cost of $290. What a bargain! This bungalow was built on a tiny rocky outcrop that sticks out over this fast-moving river. Maybe the owner just really likes fishing, or maybe it's the perfect backdrop for a DJ set. Let's just hope it never floods. This hideout carved right into a cliff face is the secret headquarters that every supervillain dreams about. This hidden 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom HQ features over 2,100 square foot of living space, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, Wi-Fi, even Amazon delivery. It's truly meant to be an off-grid, self-sustainable habitat ready with enough provisions if the power goes out or supply chains fail. The Goose Creek Tower looks like it's come straight out of the mind of Dr. Seuss, with rooms and levels added on top of one another so haphazardly that it almost reaches federal airspace. If you're someone who thinks that garages are ugly eyesores but you still need to keep your cars out of the rain, then this one's for you. All it will set you back is a cool $5 million, and you too can have